So we're playing. We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons on the internet because that's what people do now.
Yeah. Well, I've been doing it for a while now, but
yeah, I've actually seen people live stream Dungeons and Dragons before, but yeah. So I'm EBar. We got Finest here. Say hi,
That's
Finest.
me.
And he stole it again, like a piece of shit. Chad is finally back. What's up, dude?
Chad, you have to say something for your face to show up on the screen.
I gave you a surfer hang 10 thing.
He gave you got the talk for them anyway.
Oh.
And our dungeon master for the night, Chris, is here. What's up, man?
What's going on?
All right, so I don't know what's going on. Let's just let's get this party started.
I guess do you guys want to introduce your characters, or we just want to hit the road here?
Yeah, we probably ought to.
Okay, you go first, Finest.
All right. My guy is Final Angelo.
Yeah, he is.
Who is basically a dragon turtle-born folk hero. Just imagine the most badass version of Leonardo that you can.
No.
And that's who this is.
Actually, it is pretty cool because I mean, you know, you're they have Dragonborn in the game, but like you're a part of a Dragon Turtle-born. So like that's they're pretty awesome. Think of like a turtle. I mean, you're not, but like your ancestry, I guess you'd say, is like a turtle the size of a dragon that lives in the ocean.
So like,
they're pretty crazy.
In the middle of a battle, I could be like, God, I love being a turtle-born, dragon turtle-born.
Yeah, you can just say turtle.
All right.
And then you can breathe steam on.
All right, Chad, what are you, buddy?
My guy is named Krispy Kreme, and he is a drunken pandakin, a drunken monk, basically.
Okay. Master, the panda that's the master of drunken style there.
So we got a turtle and a panda. And my guy is named Trumbo. He is a very warlock. I guess he's a folk hero, and the race is Aarakocra.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I wanted.
You're a bird person.
Yes.
So we got a panda, a dragon turtle, and a bird, basically.
I love it. I love it.
I did too. I thought that was an awesome mix. I went ahead and you guys are all folk heroes. That's the background for you. You saved your town that you were originally from. There was a volcano eruption, and you saved a bunch of people. I mean, you can fill in the blanks on that. Like, what did you guys do to help save from the volcano?
We goddamn did it.
You goddamn did it.
Well, I shoved like 18 people into Finest's turtle shell.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my main contribution. That was a very small portion of the people, though. I don't know why I'm a folk hero.
Are those the only ones that survived, or?
I accidentally ate one of the people. Only 17 survived.
You should not be a folk hero because of that.
They forgave me.
You guys decided after those adventures, everybody thought you guys were super awesome. So you decided to make your way to a place you've always wanted to go. It's called the Sword Coast. The Sword Coast, for you video game nerds out there, you might know because of famous towns such as Baldur's Gate and Waterdeep, Neverwinter. That's where those mythological cities reside. You guys are headed that way, trying to maybe make some fame and fortune, or maybe you're helping out of the goodness of your heart. I mean, I don't know you well enough yet.
Or maybe the people in the volcano town just told us to leave.
that very well could be.
I basically ran out of alcohol, so I'm just trying to hopefully the next city has an abundance of ale of some sort.
Actually, what's great is you have an item I made sure to give you. Somewhere along the way, I'm sure you politely traded goods for it. You didn't steal it, I'm sure. But it's you have a tankard that is, what was it called again? Tankard of Plenty. You actually have, it's like this, think of like a big ass beer mug. Mm-hmm. And when you speak this magical word up to 3 times a day, it will fill to the brim with stout dwarven ale.
Nice.
So you
I'm
can
stealing
always
that.
get your drink on.
What word is that?
Your magic. I don't know what magic word is it. Like, what magic word do you whisper to this cup to make it fill?
I think
Anal.
he says cuck a lot.
Say what?
Cuck?
Let's see. Let me think about that for a minute.
All right. Well, we'll get back to that. I'm sure you're just you've been enjoying that stout dwarven mead. So, all right,
Put a
you
little
guys were
dragon
headed to,
blood in it.
you guys were headed to the Sword Coast, and you're coming up on this town called EBar. In this town, you guys kind of show up, and you're looking around. You know, at first glance, you notice how it almost seems like there's not a lot of young people around at first. Like, you just see a bunch of older people, and everybody's looking kind of worried, kind of, they look a little off, is what I'm saying. It's not like a normal town the way it looks. You guys, it's going to be kind of throwing you in the deep end here, but what would you like to do? You're in this town, you can ask, like, interview somebody, see what's going on, maybe. You can ignore them, I suppose.
What kind of people are around us right now? Like,
Right
is there
now,
a lot
you
of people?
There's a few. Like, right now, you see, like, an old man with he's got, like, a little cabbage cart sort of thing, just kind of standing there, just shaking his head and just mumbling.
Let's go ask that old man what's wrong, because he seems distraught.
Kind of walk up and he's, hey, the hell are you three? What is got a panda guy and okay, this is interesting. You guys want cabbages? What are you here for? What's going on?
I don't want a cabbage.
You walked up to me. What do you got? What's happening?
Final Angelo, did you want a cabbage or?
Oh no, dude, cabbage makes me just get the shits.
Crispy?
Sorry,
We need cabbage.
You know what? I'm one of hospitality, so I will take a cabbage, please.
You know what? I appreciate that one of you bought a cabbage for me. The sales have been just shit lately. So, you know what? This isn't good for business. I'm going to give you one. You spread the word about this awesome cabbage. Thank you.
I will. Can you tell us?
Is that why you're so sad?
Hey, old man, since I bought the cabbage from you, can you tell us what's going on in this town?
Oh, where do I start? It's this like traveling show. It's like a circus or a carnival. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but they're coming through here, and all the kids, they're loving it. It's this band. There's this couple of bards, and they're weird music. All these kids are gravitating towards it, and I just don't know. It's like we're losing them. Like my grandson, he's really into them. I don't know. They're preaching some weird stuff. Okay, it's like some sort of cult almost.
Is it the ICP? Is this the
I'm not
traveling
sure what
carnival?
it is. I'm not sure what an ICP is.
I'm so excited.
Do they wear warrior paint on their face?
They do. They
Clown
wear,
makeup.
Oh my god!
They call themselves jesters. Like I don't like
shit.
wicked jesters. I don't.
Oh shit!
I don't understand it.
Where
I don't see
are they around here right now? Because I think I need to go talk to them.
You can't miss them if you take this main street and you just walk up that way. You can't miss them. You can probably hear them if you try really hard right now. Even the damn people.
All right.
Sounds like we need to go to put an end to this devil's music.
You know what? Hey, thanks. Hey, old man, what's your name, by the way?
Oh, it's Bill.
Oh, well, you know what, Bill? Thanks, buddy. If I had a gold piece, I'd give it to you just for being a nice old man. But I don't. So see ya.
Just the thought alone of a gold piece will keep me warm through the winter.
All right, guys, let's head on down the street.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so you guys are heading down the street, and as you're going, you start hearing this music playing, and you're not sure really what it is. It's talking a lot about. It almost seems like it's singing about. At one point, like some sort of equality, like, yeah, we're all together in this, but then the next thing you know, it's talking about some weird dark shit, like some sort of demons and these special 7 demons that are going to come and put everything right for the true believers and all this. So you're not really sure what to make of it right now. But there's a whole crowd of people that are around this event. Like, you can see the event happening and you can, of course, hear it, but you can't quite get in. There's people surrounding the outside of it.
Is there any kind of smells, little skunky smell in the, in the air?
You recognize this particular wild herb that used to grow where you come from, and you remember some real deadbeat people that used to partake of this herb. Not everybody, mind you, but man, some of them were real pieces of shit.
I remember those days.
Okay, let's look around this building, see if there's a different way in here, since we can't get in the normal way.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's not so much a building, but it's kind of like an outdoor, like when you go to a carnival or a circus, they have that
Right.
wall up around the outside where you got to pay the guy in front to get in, that sort of thing.
Hey, we're big guys. We're folk heroes. Let's just push our way through this little crowd.
Yeah, let's walk through until we're right in front of this stage.
Okay, you guys approach the front door there, and you notice there's 12 guys that are standing kind of in front of that door. They're not inside, I mean, they're outside and everything, and they're actually facing outwards towards you instead of inwards towards the stage. There's 12 of them. They've all got these black robes on. They've got this makeup that just, you can't quite place it. It's almost like a jester or a warrior, but like it's some weird mixture of the two. And you can kind of notice on the sleeves that are rolled up on their robes that there's a brand of like this little guy with an axe in his hand. And that's like apparently is their mark that they use to identify each other with.
Are they carrying weapons?
Not that you can see, but them robes, they're looking shady.
Them robes, though.
I'll tell you
All right,
what. I can give you an
okay.
example there. Are you seeing? You want to try and see if you can tell if they're packing their finest?
Yeah.
You see what you're.
You can hide quite a bit up in an old wizard sleeve, if you know what I mean.
Sure can. Ooh. And you are quite perceptive. So you notice that most of these guys, like you can kind of see the way the wind blows, and all of a sudden that robe kind of grabs onto him a little bit tighter than it normally would, and you can kind of see the outline of some hilts, like maybe it's some daggers, maybe some clubs. You're not quite sure what it is, but you can tell they've got something under there, most of them.
Sneaky bastards.
Is that a dagger? Or are you just happy to see me?
Stupid.
How far away
That's what
are they
Chad
from
wants
us?
to say to these guys.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I do.
Come on, Crispy.
I say that.
So Krispy Kreme walks up and says that to one of them, and the nearest one that's just kind of, but are you coming on to me, bro? Like what? Nah, man, what do you guys want? What's going on here?
What do we want? We want to know about your band. What's up with your band?
Oh, you want to be here? You want to be part of the dark masquerade that's going on?
Maybe.
Is that what you're called?
Yeah, that's what we're called. All right.
What's with the makeup?
The makeup that gives us power. You know that high. You know, everything underneath we can hide under this makeup, and that gives us the power to fight.
Does it really give you power, or do you just feel like it gives you power?
Oh, it gives you like so much power. Like, trust me, there's some pretty solid magic behind it. All right. So
Listen,
Sure.
dude. Can we get in or not?
you guys don't seem that cool. I'm gonna be honest.
We're cool, man. We're cool.
Like, it's gonna cost some money. All right.
Wait, how much did those people seem like they didn't even have to pay? They're poor. How come they got in for free?
Okay. See, first off, I don't like the attitude. that's coming off of this, I mean, they're none of your damn business. All right, I'm talking to you right now. All right, I'm talking to you three little butt fuckers standing next to each other. Yeah, I can tell.
Damn.
I can tell just by looking.
Hey, are you gonna
Man, this
take
is
stuff,
escalating.
Not me. I don't know about Final Angelo.
Hey, can we do a surprise tack on each?
Yeah, you want to try and do that?
I'm gonna whisper to Final Angelo and what's your name, Trumbo?
Trumbo.
I'm gonna tell them that we're gonna surprise attack each one. Like, let's pick out one. Final Angelo can get the biggest one.
But there's 12 of them.
Oh wait, yeah.
Hey, let's just take out the guy we're talking to, old Jimbo, the leader.
Yeah,
No. Let's get him and hold a knife to his neck, and that way they'll let us in. Because they don't want whatever his name is to die.
Are they the band? Are they the band, or are they just protecting?
They're
like guards. I
guys,
think.
yeah, these are just guys outside that are they're like guarding the front door, like bouncers.
They're the what they call the group, not the groupies. What do you call them?
Bouncers?
Roadies.
The roadies. That's what they are.
Yeah, roadies. There you go. That'll work.
Okay, so should we try and grab one and hold a knife to his neck so the others don't fuck with us, or just try to attack him?
I think both sound like bad plans.
We're
You're the most timid Ninja Turtle I've ever seen.
What would you do? Finest just talk your way through it. It's not working.
We're mythical.
But hey,
folklore.
let's do the sneak attack so we can at least take out one of them, and then just go to town on the rest of them.
All right, so you're attacking.
All right, who's the sneakiest?
That would probably be old Krispy Kreme. Monks are pretty sneaky.
All right, go for Krispy Kreme, and then
I'm
I'll
gonna sneak it. All right, I'm gonna sneak it. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna whisper in the guy's ear, and I'm gonna headbutt him around the nose.
Very sneaky.
All right. So here, first let's do your. Sorry, this is the part that takes the most time, I guess you would say, but it's not that bad. All right, so you lean in. Your bluff was pretty good, so you're pretty convincing. You're like, hey, come here, man, come here. And he kind of leans in. He's kind of, he's not really feeling it at first, but you seem like you bluffed him pretty good. You seem like an all right guy, and you're panda, so you're half black, so he really, really wants to be on your good side. Like he's like, I always wanted a friend that like that. Close and everything, and as he leans in, you just kind of let loose with this nice little panda headbutt, bust his nose real bad. And when I say bad, I mean like you cave in the front of his face a little bit. You hit him. You hit him pretty good. These guys are not exactly the toughest hombres around, but yeah, you fucked his world up. So that was that sets everything off for a battle, and that was your turn. So next up would be Finus. What you doing, Final Angelo?
I'm gonna whip out my
sword. Because now the fight's on.
Say, who wants some next? Attack.
Are you going to attack the one that got headbutted, or are you taking fresh people?
Is Headbutt down for the count, or is he still good to go?
No, he's pretty stunned. Like, his face is caved in a little bit. He's alive, but he's, like, blowing bubbles.
Kind of got an arse face situation going on. I'm going to get some new blood.
Going for new ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Get those.
What happened
here? All right. So, as he does that, all the rest of the guys, they're kind of like looking over, like, what the fuck just happened, bro? And as they do that, Final Angelo over here comes forward, pulls out two of those long swords, flips them around, kind of goes Ginsu, stabs one right through the face. He's down.
Oh, damn.
He's dead. And takes the other sword because he's dual wielding. So he goes in and completely takes out another one with this nice little slash across the chest. So just like that, 2 of the 12 are down.
Damn, that escalated quick.
So
We do not
so if
fuck
it wasn't on
around.
before, it's on.
Straight up murdering.
You guys just want to enjoy a show, and you just show up just like, fuck you.
You have never so badly wanted to get into an ICP concert that you stab somebody.
I'm pretty sure that's like copyrighted or something. This is the Dark Masquerade that you're
Yeah,
living
you're
in.
real minus. What are you talking about?
All right, Trumbo, what are you doing?
Let me pull out my nunchaku and smash
yeah.
a different one in the face.
I just love how that comes across.
You're ninja. Wow, you're a sorcerer, dude. Don't you have like
Yeah, he's a
spells or
warlock.
something?
Well, what's cool is, well, yeah,
I don't
hold
know.
on. I'll tell you
It
here
says
in a minute.
curse bringer.
Yeah,
Nunchucks.
I guess we don't have to escalate the spells just yet. We already
Yeah,
have-
I mean, dude, it's some juggalos. I think we can handle it.
we already had
You're hitting
fine
a fresh
land
one, you said, right?
Slice them like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so after that little show, everybody's still kind of in slow mo. To give you guys an idea real quick, one round of battle, like one full round of everybody having a turn, good guys and bad guys, is supposed to be representative of 6 seconds. Like that's to give you an idea of how fast this is actually moving. So that's going on. People are still just kind of like, what the fuck? One of them, before he can completely drop that F-bomb, Trumbo steps forward, puts out his taloned hands, and summons this silver pair of nunchucks out of the ether. They have these black runes etched around them and everything, and just brings them across and just completely lays this other motherfucker out.
Yes.
And he's also down. His head caved in a little bit as well.
Folk hero hype.
Believe that.
Hashtag folk hero.
All right, now it
We're
is.
really doing it, guys.
We're really doing it.
We're really doing it.
All right, it is the bad guy's turn.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna see if we can get some shit going.
We can just skip that.
Well, what's bad is if I keep rolling like that, it's not going to make much difference.
It's really happening, guys.
It's all coming together.
Just like an 18 plan. I want Trumbo described to me. What color is he?
Yeah, what color am I?
What color are you, Trumbo? What color are your feathers? Your
I'm-
plumage?
Well, my feathers,
What bird do you represent?
albatross,
Nice.
So you're white?
like the one from Rescuers Down Under.
Great. Now I hear that fucking mouse in my head. Oh, Quacky, it's an albatross. All right. So you have out of the let's see, out of the 9 that remain, you had 5 of them actually managed to land hits on some of you.
Ouch.
Oh damn. How do we know when like we're? How do we know when we're like low on health or whatever?
I'm keeping track of your health for you, just so
okay.
I mean, just because it'll make it. Because I need to have something where I can see where you're at too. But so out of those,
I knew this would happen if we had Chad in our group.
the what?
Things got out of control real quick.
He just gave him the old whispering headbutt. So whenever this goes, like finally they kind of get their wits about them and they all pull out clubs. They're kind of trying to focus on Crispy and Final Angelo there, just because they're the two that are up front, the bigger guys. They're going, and most of them, you got a few of them that kind of miss. They're swinging wild, and you're just deflecting and everything. Few of them hit, so you end up, old Krispy Kreme got hit for 6, Trumbo got hit for 2, and Final Angelo got hit for 4. So, not too bad. You guys are still doing all right. But
How many's left?
for you, did you say 9?
9?
Well, I mean, how many guys are left?
You still got 9 guys left.
Oh, okay.
You don't fucking make fun of me. I can do math.
All right, and we are back to your turn, Krispy Kreme.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my crowbar.
your crowbar.
Is that a weapon? Is that a weapon, or is it used for something?
Well, I mean, it's a tool, but I mean, obviously, it can totally be used as a weapon.
I'm going straight to street fighting. Okay, scratch it. I'm not gonna pull it out. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. If you guys remember the movie Bloodsport, I'm gonna do a split.
Do I remember Bloodsport?
I'm gonna do some splits, and then I'm gonna hit a guy right in his nutsack with an
Johnny
uppercut.
Cage style.
Damn.
Is this old crater face that you hit earlier?
No, this is gonna be whoever hit me, whoever attacked me.
One of those. Well, what's cool is with you being a monk, you can actually attack twice. So
nice.
We'll make that one your big coup de grace. Do you want to just punch another one, or
How about we do this?
Or
I go
kick
for
one or
a
something?
kick in the head and followed by a split nut punch.
I'm liking it?
You should have just went speed bag on somebody's balls.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But
Yeah. Why start with one punch when you can speed back, bro?
They both those hit. All right. So you got the guy you originally headbutted. He's kind of standing there and he's holding his nose and he's just like, "What the fuck happened?" Before he can realize what happened, harkening back to Bloodsport, you do that slow motion Von Damme backspin kick, and just you can hear bones start to snap as his head whips to the side. So he's done. As he falls down, the guy from that kick, you kind of take a step forward and just psych a guy out, do the splits, and you just punch him in the ball so hard that something ruptures internally. And
It's a brutal fucking panda.
and he died.
Oh no!
I wanted to give you guys some people with not a lot of hit points at first, so you could get used to fighting.
Sure. Holy shit!
And it's turning pretty graphic.
What a way to go!
I guess if you gotta die, you gotta die.
All right, we're back to Final Angelo.
So how many people we have left? 7?
Yes.
And I can attack 2 people?
Yeah, because you are dual wielding swords and you have a feat of dual wielding, so you get like special bonuses and stuff.
Do
You
I
can
have any
attack one guy
magical abilities?
twice, or you can,
Do I have any magical abilities?
You have your steam breath that you can do, and then most of your stuff being a fighter, you're not so much magical. You're just really kick ass with swords.
All right, I'm just gonna skewer a couple people like shish kebabs.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna bother rolling because I think you're. Oh no, you actually could end up fucking that up, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So anything special about the way you're doing it, or just skewer?
I just 2 guys just straight up just stab straight into their fucking chests. I'm gonna lift them up. If I'm successful, I want to lift them up over my head.
Oh,
spin them around and throw them on the ground.
I say we go for that because you nailed them pretty good. So you end up after those first 2 you take out, you kind of step forward, swing those swords around, and just right underneath the sternum through the heart, like lift both of them up, and you holding them up high enough, just blood just kind of dropping down on you.
Just love that fucking blood.
Yeah,
You're drinking it.
you can
drinking
see that little dragon turtle wiener just starting twitching.
Just a bukkake of blood all over my face.
Okay.
Back to Trumbo. We got 5 left.
Okay. Now, can I do this agonizing blast?
You sure can.
You know what? I want to fly up in the air first and then do the agonizing blast. Is that fair?
I say, well, I tell you what. Let's try. Let's see. Let's do a acrobatics check for you, and then the attack. Julie says hi, apparently. Oh, nice. That was a good hit. So, so you do a nice little acrobatic. Well, I don't even know why I did an acrobatics check. You're a goddamn bird. I forgot about that.
I just want to fly in the air.
So you just kind of you take a step back after those 2 hit points you got hit for, and you kind of look at the guy that hit you. You just kind of one flap of the wings, get about 6 feet off the ground, and you just charge up this like beam of arcane energy that just zaps out and completely just punches a hole through him. Just hits the ground behind him, and he just there's like this smoking little hole there, and he just kind of collapses.
Does he look at it before he collapses?
Oh yeah, he's like the way he collapsed. He's actually just kind of like on his knees, just staring.
Yes,
like, that's just pretty much where he's going to be if nobody messes with him.
Just fully conscious for a second while he's staring at his smoking hole in the chest.
And just questioning it like, bro.
And then I right after I want to squawk as loud as I can, just for no goddamn reason.
This beam of arcane energy arcs out, and then everybody's kind of like, "Holy shit!" And you just,
oh, that was fun.
Why are these other guys not running as fast as they can?
It's funny you should mention that. You've got 4 people left, and they kind of look around at the carnage for that little bit of second, and they just drop their clubs and just haul ass. Like they're gone. They ran away.
Can we try to catch them?
They don't want any part of
you're
this,
not ready for them to leave?
Crazy. Do you want to catch them?
Nah, I'll let them go.
All right.
We're folk heroes, not murderers, right?
Are we supposed
It's a fine line some days.
All right, now let's go to this concert, boys.
Hey, hold on. I want to search their body for any kind of items.
That's smart.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're searching through their some of the mangled corpses that are left behind.
That's how you get hepatitis B.
At least. You're searching through the robes and everything. You notice these guys do not have a whole lot on them. You find some little, like almost like what you would put in a pipe, but it's in this weird paper that they have, where I guess it's portable that way. I'm not sure the significance behind it, but you find that. You find some worn out clubs that really just don't seem very well made. Like, not really any point in keeping those, unless you want to. You can totally keep them. Other than that, there's really not a whole lot. They're just they're free balling under those robes. That's pretty much all their earthly possessions.
All right, well, let's discard the clubs and grab the thing that's wrapped in paper. Save that
for scientific purposes, to figure out what's going on.
What's that smell like? Krispy Kreme?
Smells like some grade A.
Really grade A from Googleos.
Googleos?
And everybody just looks at him like, grade A, huh? I'm not sure what he means by that, but all right. So what you guys doing now?
No one else has noticed that we just fucking murdered some people out in front of this concert?
Are you kidding me? The only people that noticed are at the back of the concert, and they thought that shit was awesome.
Let's walk up in this dark masquerade, man. I want front row seats.
Do we need to get our hand stamped before we go in there?
I think the hand stamping guy is missing most of his face now, so yeah. I think you're good.
You murdered him, Chad.
He was making.
So you guys get in. Do what?
I said he was making minimum wage, and Chad murdered him.
I just wanted inside. I just wanted inside.
Yeah, you shouldn't act like a tough guy. It's a fucking panda, bro. What are you talking about?
All right.
Hold on just a second.
Time for some music, boys. Let's get in here.
Nailed it. That's exactly what it sounds like. You come in and you notice that while the lyrics they seem humorous and everything, but they're severely lacking in substance. But you can kind of do old Trumbo there notices he can kind of sense that there's almost like a magical energy to him. Like it's not just normal words. They might be a little bit gibberish and, just laden with expletives, but there's something underneath that seems to be really enchanting the crowd. Nah. As you notice that, you notice it's just in time they're leaving the stage. They've just wrapped up their last song. And the two bards on stage are in full makeup, screaming something. You can't quite make it out because everybody's being really loud. They leave stage, and that's that for the moment. They're off the stage, and you're in the middle of a crowd.
Let's head towards the stage.
Getting closer to the stage?
Yeah, let's follow them.
Okay. You get up to the stage, and you notice that once you get up there, most of the people aren't really fighting you for it. They're actually fighting each other, it seems like, over these weird casks of ale that you've never seen before that these two were just throwing into the audience. Not really sure the significance behind that either, but people really want, a souvenir of those casks. So
maybe they were singing about the ale.
They were, actually. That's what's weird. It's not something you've ever seen before, but they were totally they were hyping it up pretty good. You got a little bit on you at the end, and you kind of tasted it, and you're not really sure what the fuss is about, but they like it apparently. As you get closer to the stage, you notice that there's a trap door that kind of leads off to the side. It's in the in the stage itself. There's a trap door.
Let's open that shit.
Let's go in.
Open it up. You go to open it up, and as you're opening it, you notice that there is a little string almost kind of on the inside. As you open it, you can see this little string starting to pull on there. And I don't know how the fuck you guys managed that. So did a dexterity check with everybody, and you guys fucking nailed it.
Nice.
As you pull that string, all of a sudden it kind of pops, and you notice this vial of acid. There was a few vials that were actually in the stage there. That's what that string did, is it popped them open, sent this acid spraying up, but somehow all three of you were quick enough to just kind of ninja dodge out of the way.
Even the turtle.
Right, we were.
Even the goddamn turtle. Well, I tell you what, maybe we can just say that the turtle blocked it with your shell. That makes more sense.
He jumped in front of us.
He took one for everybody.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Ain't no thing.
Fine. I like to think that's how Final Angelo always talks.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second, guys.
I'm gonna take a break. So you guys just you have my full permission to do with Trumbo what you think I would do.
Okay.
I would assume he probably
a lot of masturbating.
What, just now?
No, Eric said that we had full permission to do whatever we think the Trumbo would do, and I think he does a lot of masturbating.
Oh, fair enough. As you guys get the acid goes off, you manage not to get burned by it somehow, and it's kind of disappointing, really. I'm going to be honest with you, but You guys end up.
Cool.
You follow the stairs down, and you notice it's kind of like this weird tunnel that's been made underneath the stage, and it kind of goes out back. As you follow that, you come out, and there's these two really big guys that are at the end of it. They both have the same kind of makeup on that you've seen before, but they're not wearing robes. They're actually wearing some light armor, and they've got some pretty big swords with them. There's just two of them.
And these aren't the bards.
No, these are not, you can tell these are not the bards. These guys are definitely bigger. Like they're more buff. Those bards you could tell from a distance. Even they've got some magical skills with their instruments and everything else, but they're not really that big.
Do these two big guard dudes notice us?
They do notice you because they're looking your way.
Do they look? Are they mad, or are they just wondering what the hell we're doing there?
They, as you approach them, that's actually pretty much their exact words. Is what the hell are you doing here?
Hey, I got a random question. What's this Kai thing?
Oh, your key points?
Yeah.
Yeah. Since you're a monk, you have the ability to like kind of harness that your key energy and do special attacks. Like you can do
nice.
On your normal turn, you can do 2 attacks, like 2 punches or whatever like that, and you do unarmed since you're a monk. But like with your key points, you could spend, I think it's spend 2 of them. I'll have to look at that to do like what's called flurry of blows, which will let you do like 2 more attacks on top of what you've already done on the same turn.
Mm.
So you can just lay down like serious ass whooping. Or you can use it to focus and be super fast and travel a really big distance in a shorter amount of time. Stuff like that.
Are they within striking distance of us?
They could be very easily. Like right now, you've got a little bit of room. I mean, you're about maybe 6-8 feet away at the most.
I think we don't talk, and I use my key, Kai or whatever that was called, and just strike both of them.
Just going to town on both of them?
Like split the attacks. Yeah, just a flurry of punches and kicks. I'm bringing it straight into the fight again, Finest.
No, ask no questions.
Yeah, that'll work out pretty good because basically he was just like, "What are you doing here?" And you're just going to be like E-Honda on him.
Well, I figured if there was a thing of acid trying to prevent us, then they're not there to compromise.
It's like, what are you doing here? Well, I'm here to fuck you up like a used car in the middle Street Fighter.
Let's see. Well, you hit with 2 of them. Okay. So you step forward and you kind of focus your key and you just start laying in, just start spamming that punch button. And unfortunately 2 of them miss. The first 2 shots, he's got you kind of gauged. He kind of dodges out of the way, but because of that, the next 2 nail him pretty decent. You hit him for 15 total. And, he felt it. He's still standing and everything, but he felt it. All right. Final Angelo?
You said both these fellas have swords?
They do have swords. They have I'm sorry, axes. They both have great axes.
I want to use my attack to try to disarm the healthier guy.
Oh, you're gonna try and disarm?
Like cut his arm off.
Oh.
I want to cut his fucking arm off. The one that's holding the axe.
All right. To completely sever an arm, I mean,
I'm gonna give it a good old college try.
Yeah. And you're hitting the fresh one, you said, right?
Yep, the guy that hasn't been hurt yet.
My back is Trumbo, okay?
It's
died.
almost your turn.
Yeah, you're dead.
Trumbo died.
Shit.
Suicide, really. It was weird.
Okay, let's see it, guys. Wait, what's going on? Are we fighting?
Yeah, we're fighting two guards.
So you step forward and you bring both swords across, trying to take that arm off. He kind of blocks it a little bit. He's got some of those iron bands on his arm. He doesn't have armor necessarily, but he's got some spots like that. He blocks most of it, but still, the impact of your hit ends up taking 22 damage. So,
God dang.
While you didn't kill him and you didn't disarm him like you wanted to, literally disarm him, but you did, on the other hand, fuck him up pretty good. All right, Trumbo, it is your turn.
What kind of weapons these guys got?
They have great axes.
All right.
Big motherfucking axes.
These ain't no punk axes.
Yeah,
right.
let me try to grab this dude's arm with the chain of the nunchuck and knock the axe out of his hand.
All right, going for a disarm.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, son. With the dice I'm using, this little star you probably can't see, that's a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. So you kind of lean forward, and you've got those little mystical nunchucks that you summon. You flip them around, like, as he's got his axe up, like he's getting ready to do something. You kind of flip it around the end of that. You remember Ninja Turtles, whenever Shredder, and Splinter gets him?
Oh, yeah.
You do that. And not only do you disarm him, but you've got it around that, and you kind of step through and kind of flip him over. So now he's disarmed and he's prone. Being prone on the ground in this game, not only it's going to be hard for him to do anything on his turn except for get up, and as long as he stays prone, you actually have an advantage on hit and shit like that.
That's probably turning Krispy Kreme on.
It is.
See a prone guy on the ground.
Is he on his belly or on his back? Those are...
He already crushed the dude's nuts. He's blood, like just blood is gorging down to his crotch.
All right, so that was your guys' turn. Now it's their turn. These are a couple of berserkers. Their love for you is like a truck.
Berserker.
Oh, wow, he fucked that up. All right, so one of them spends his entire turn getting up. He's no longer prone, but he got up, and that took everything he had. So the other one, he goes to swing his axe at old Krispy Kreme there for coming in and doing the massive punching, and brings that axe up, brings it down, misses by a mile. I mean, Krispy Kreme basically just kind of watches it come down in slow motion, like, seriously? Like, that's it? And then, speaking of which, Krispy Kreme's turn.
The one that got up, is he fully up? Is he like standing up?
Yeah, he's all the way. Now, do you mean like, is he standing or is he like at full attention? Like,
is he fully erect? Yes or no?
I'll just put it this way: he is standing erect. You do with that what you will.
Don't tell him to do with that what he will, because he will.
But in fact, pandas have barbed penises.
Oh boy.
I don't know if that's actually true or not.
And Googling.
I have to know.
I found some real weird videos, guys.
All right, I'm gonna go straight primitive and try to claw his eyes out in his face.
Jesus.
You doing just the basic 2 hits, or are you going for a flurry again?
No, I'm gonna do the basic.
Okay.
How many times can I use? Can I only use that one once?
No, you have. Yeah, you have 4 key points, and you've used 1, so you still got 3 left.
How did you get those back?
You can get those back anytime you do a short or a long rest.
I'll save it just in case there's someone badder coming up.
You're hitting the one that was getting up, right?
Yeah.
You hit the first one you were at.
Actually, let's hit the guy that I hit the first time. The one I actually landed.
Well, that changes everything, Chad.
Why?
You really fucked us.
Fuck up my math. God. No.
Game's over.
So that happens. You run up and just let out this feral. Do pandas like roar?
This one does.
I don't know what
this one does. Good answer.
I think they just say,
So
"I'm a
he comes
panda."
forward.
It's me, Jack Black. I know Kung Fu.
He just jumps forward.
That is a
"My
perfect impersonation.
He just jumps forward and he's like, "My name Krispy Kreme," and then just fucking unleashes a couple of claws on him. You claw him
Eric, do that sweet
right
Jack
down
Black
the
again.
chest.
It's me, Tenacious D, guys.
God damn! I closed my eyes and I swear to God I thought that Jack Black was talking to me.
You guys did not tell me that I was going to be DMing the Jack Black. I'm just saying.
You know, I don't like to brag, but
Oh my God,
good.
Eric, where were you? Jack Black was just here.
I missed him again. I get this all the time.
So you jump forward, claw him real good, hit him for 16. Count him 16 hit points.
Damn.
Nice.
So pretty solid little hit. Final Angelo, what are you doing? And he's still up. These guys are a little beefier than
both these guys are still good.
they're still. Well, I didn't say good. They're both up though.
The dude that's been hurt the most. I really wanted to I want to cut something off, so I really want to try to cut this dude's head off.
See, if you'd have got that that natural 20 that Trumbo got. All right. So you've got this. So you just feel this. It's not so much rage at the fact of like who this guy is. It's more rage of like I haven't cut anything off yet. Like you're really pissed off about that.
That's literally how I'm feeling right now.
So you run forward and you just like baseball swing with the first sword pretty much and just miss him completely. You forgot everything your sword master taught you. You like
really
totally
splinter
fucked
down.
After you do that though, he's just kind of staring at it like really that, and before he can say anything else, you've got that second sword that just kind of comes by and just catches him in the chest. So you hit him for 10. He's still up, but he's feeling woozy now.
Can I hold my swords up in the sky and just say, "Damn"?
Yes, you can.
Oh, congratulations.
All right, Trumbo.
All right. On the guy that I knocked down, who got back up. Can
He got knocked down, but he gets up again.
Just straight up Chumbawamba style, dude? Can I just fucking peck at his face and eyes repeatedly? Did you see what happens?
With with beak?
Yeah, with the beak, with the full force of the beak, dude.
And this is an albatross beak, mind you.
I mean, it's pretty tough.
Oh. It would be tough, but that's a 4.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. We're having trouble.
So I mean, you guys are in this because you're in kind of it's not like a tiny little Viet Cong tunnel, but you're in kind of a tunnel. And as you try to use your wings to help you build up some speed, and you're thinking like I'm gonna peck straight fucking through this guy, and you use your wings to help give you speed, and you run just head first. And as you do, you realize that like you misjudged where the walls are, and so like your wings kind of hit that, and it throws you off balance, and you just kind of like into the wall.
Oh my beak! Fuck! God damn it, Trumbo!
You do what? Gotta go.
Sorry, guys.
Live.
I'll let you down.
You really fucked up, Eric.
Whatever, Mr. Missed with his first sword attack.
But got one, man.
Trumbo's new name is Dumbo.
Bro, you know that's the one thing that Trumbo hates.
Don't you ever never call him Dumbo.
When he was just a small bird, people always calling him Dumbo.
Oh. All the kids on the playground used to be like, "Hey, Dumbo, Dumbo."
That's how they outgrew those bullies.
Anybody who
You're supposed to be his friend, Crispy.
Anybody who's played D&D before and watches this is probably going to think that I'm just going really easy on you. But I totally fucked up both those rolls for the bad guys. I rolled a 2 and a 4. So both bad guys, apparently, they would do more damage if they just stopped and made out with each other at this point. They
Can they
they
do
both they can do anything in this game. They both bring up their axes and they're trying, especially on you, Trumbo. I mean, you came in, hit a wall, and you're like kind of down holding your beak, like, man, what happened? They both swing, and they're both like the axes, the tips touch. And they kind of look at each other, and they're just like, whoa. Like, they're not sure what to do now, because that's never happened before. And, I mean, they said they'd never talk about the last time.
Fuck them up, Crispy. They're off balance.
We have to say, we're back to Krispy Kreme. Huh.
All right, I'm going to use my Kai again.
For your
And I want to
flurry of
run.
blows.
Yeah, and just
Are you there?
I want to do a leg sweep on one to knock him down. And then followed by just a rage of fury against the other.
So you're leg sweeping one and then all 3 attacks on the other guy?
Correct.
Okay.
You're taking all 5?
Come on, Crispy.
You can't expect Dumbo over there to do anything.
Oh, so low, dude.
Whatever, cream face. Yeah, I said it.
Oh shit.
I haven't been called that since college. Yeah. All right, so it doesn't go quite as planned. Krispy Kreme steps up and goes down and goes for this nice sweep of the leg. And you never expected this berserker you're fighting to have seen Karate Kid so many times. But he raises his leg up. You totally miss with the sweep. But on the way through, you just kind of sweep. And on the way through, you don't even stop to see if it hits. You run up the wall beside him and just kind of jump off and attack the other guy. You miss with that first punch, but after that, he can't really, like, this giant-ass panda falls on him. So you just kind of UFC ground and pound with those last 2. And knocked him pretty good. I think you hit him for 16, if I remember right there. So
Nice.
He's feeling woozy. He is not doing well. Final Angelo.
So there's one guy on the ground, or is he not on the ground?
He's on the ground. He's underneath Krispy Kreme at the moment.
All right, I want to use both swords to attack the other guy.
The one that's not on the ground?
Yeah,
Okay.
the standing dude.
Oh.
Don't you shake your head at me.
Mm-mm.
It's a good one. It's a good head shake.
Not my house.
All right, so you rolled.
Hey, Chad, why don't you put your Cheez-Its bag right by your fucking microphone?
My bad.
So Final Angelo, you bum rush the other guy. He's kind of still. He's got his leg raised and everything. Like, haha. You run forward, and that first swipe, you hit the one leg that's not raised up. That he was. That wasn't the one he was evading Krispy Kreme with. You slice him right across the Achilles tendon. Basically, he falls down all the way. And as he looks up, he kind of looks up at you, and he sees that other sword coming. Do you say anything witty, like real quick?
Fucks up now, bitch. Fucks up now.
So no.
So no,
Yeah.
so no,
Answer's
so
no.
nothing witty. So you scream this obscenity at him, and that other sword, that second one, comes across and just lops that head clean off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You rolled a
Oh,
natural 20
yeah.
on that one.
Oh,
Final
yeah.
Angelo just ejaculated.
He's liking it a little too much.
Oh, I've been waiting for this for so long.
All right, Trumbo. You got one guy left, and he's underneath Krispy Kreme.
Is he?
Of course he is.
Sounds like a lot of dudes. Let me get. I just want to take this curse bringer nunchuck and just bash this dude in the face as hard as I can, as many times as I can.
And he misses.
Whose fucking team are you on, Krispy Kreme?
Shit.
Yeah, really, dude. I think we're gonna. I think Krispy Kreme is the final boss.
What a twist! All right, so this guy's down. Krispy Kreme's on top of him, and he just got done hitting him with a couple good hits. And right as Krispy Kreme's about to say something really, poetic to him about like his life and how he needs to get his shit together, there's this piercing screech from this bird person, just and just runs up, and there's no form whatsoever, but he just brings down those nunchucks, both hands, and just the end of it just right across the face, and lights out. The guy is done.
Yes.
And you can tell, like, you see the lights go out in his eyes. You can like, you feel, like, with your warlock senses, you feel the soul exit his body, and you just give zero fucks. And you just
I just want to continue bashing him in the face as his spirit leaves his body.
You're just
piece of shit.
Pounding wet chunks of bone into the ground at this point.
Oh, Trumbo.
This is just an orgy of blood.
Classic Trumbo.
He's got anger problems. Oh, Trumbo.
All right,
he's still a good friend.
Those two are gone.
And then
search their bodies.
Do what?
Let's loot these bitches.
Loot them.
All right, on them.
Finest put their axes in your shell.
And then be careful when you retreat into it. You notice there's the two great axes they have with them. They're nothing super special, but they're decently made. I'm not sure what Trumbo was just trying to do, but
don't worry about it.
Fair enough. You've got the two great axes. On both of them, you kind of notice they have these little satchels, little coin purses on them.
Oh,
and
grab them purses.
You open them up, and you notice that you've got grab that coin purse, and you notice it's got like just some silver and some copper in there. Not a whole lot, but a couple silver, about 20, 30 copper.
Finally, Angelo, will you put that in your shell for us?
I sure will. My front shell.
Clink, 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 clink. That money's gone.
Uh-oh.
Are these battle axes worth keeping?
Can we sell them?
You could probably sell them, and they're pretty heavy and cumbersome, but you could probably sell them if you wanted to.
Hey, we'll drop them if we need to later.
Is there a limit of how much stuff we can carry? Obviously there is, right?
Yeah. And technically there's an exact number based on your strength and blah, blah, blah. I don't really do that. I just kind of go with, like, obvious. Like, I mean, if I'm not going to... Obviously, I'm not going to have it where it's like you have 16 great axes and, like, a ship or something that you're carrying around. I mean, that's a little much, but as long as it's within reason, okay. I don't really...
One ship,
yeah,
you'll become over-encumbered and cannot run.
Great axes. Exactly.
2 horses.
No more than one. All right. So they're down. You really don't find anything else on them. They're nothing real special about them. They just have that signature face paint that you've been seeing, like a variation on it. Theirs is a little bit different than the guys you saw earlier.
So were they blocking a door, or?
They were blocking the tunnel.
Oh,
trying to go down the tunnel.
So you keep following that tunnel? All right. So you get down to the tunnel. You keep going in the tunnel. That's what I meant to say. You kind of come to this. You notice as you're going, you can kind of smell that smell of water, coming off there. And there's a little river that runs through the town. As you get closer to the end of this tunnel, you can see this little like a little dock that's kind of in the river in a very small ship. I mean, it's like just a few people can really fit on it. And you notice it's those two bards. They're in the boat beginning to cast off as you come out of the tunnel.
We need to rush to that boat.
Yeah, let's shout at them and say, "Hey, don't you go anywhere."
Hey,
Fellas.
I'm gonna say chili chimichanga, and it fills up my alcohol. My what do you call it? My glass of beer.
You gotta remember that next time. You're never gonna be able to refill it.
Chili
Your tankard
chimichanga.
of plenty. What I love about the picture this paints too is I love how you come out of here, you see these bad guys, and Trumbo and Fonalangelo are like, "Oh shit, man, we need to catch him." And Krispy Kreme says, "Yo, hold on, I need a drink."
Chili chimichanga, bitches.
I want to offer these. You say they're bards?
Yeah, it's the musicians.
I want to offer them a drink to listen to their music.
It's pretty good plan. Let me put this down.
This is a better plan than most of Chad's plans. Let's be honest.
I'm
Best
trying
one
to
so
make
far.
it violent.
I will tell you, like, as far as like outside of the game here, a natural 20 in a fight does awesome stuff. You know, it hits for double damage. It does cool things, whatever. The best natural 20s are the ones that fuck up the story. Like the one I just rolled outside of battle. So your shit that I totally was not going to let happen, it happens. So okay, so you've got Krispy Kreme steps up, yells chili chimichanga, which he doesn't have to. He can just whisper and it's fine, but that's not good enough for Crispy. No, he's got to really let the world know. Your tankard fills up with this ale, and you just say to him, what were you saying?
I just, hey, bro, you want a drink?
And that worked.
And to which both of them, to that lame ass remark, both of them stop and look up and they're like, "Fuck yeah, I want a drink. I'm so thirsty." So they both stop casting off for a second, and they're like, "Well, you don't go for the low hanging fruit. Come on."
Yeah, forget it.
And they're all right, we can drink. But you got to bring the drink over here. Like give me the drink.
You can't have my drink, bro. I gotta hold it while you drink it.
Oh, this is getting weird.
What?
Oh,
like
boy.
I'm a child or something? What? I don't like this.
Right.
What do you guys want? Did you guys kill those two dudes in the tunnel?
Why would you think that, dude? Why would that be the first thing that you think? Obviously, we didn't kill anybody. We're just fans.
Okay, so while this conversation
How
is
the hell
going
did you
on,
get past them?
We explained
Yeah.
to them what we explained to you, man. We're fans. We're like your biggest fans. We're Dark Masquerade for life, bro. Come on.
while this conversation is going on, I want to use my dragon breath, steam breath, whatever it is, on both these dudes.
Oh shit!
The time for talking is past.
Fonalangelo is not fucking around.
Okay, so we have no information from them. Just immediately.
We're just killing them for no reason.
Like, hey, want a drink?
It just felt right.
Just kidding.
It's like, yeah, I could use it. Oh my god. Just why?
Why you do this?
Why do you do it?
We just wanted to. We were gonna have a drink.
I was wanting to hear a song, but now they're gonna be
Song of-
they're gonna
song
be
of
dragon
death.
Yeah.
Song of death and mayhem.
That's true. Finest does have a point. That song they played could have put into that rock and roll and turned
It
into
incited a riot, to be honest.
All right. So you guys are having this conversation about, who can hold the tankard, and everything. And Final Angelo just steps forward and kind of gives this little back of the throat kind of belch and just exhales this like super hot steam out in this 15-foot cone. The one of them pushes the other one in the way. Like he's totally like they're bros and everything, but he doesn't want to get burned.
That's probably Shaggy.
So he's called the disheveled one, and then there's the violent one. So,
I got it.
And he pushes the bigger one pushes the smaller one in the way, and that steam cloud hits him. And I mean, he's able to kind of raise up. He's got, because he's a bard, they weave magic into their music, and so as he gets pushed into the way, he kind of pulls out this little lyre and strums it real good, and it brings up this kind of a shield, like a little force field kind of thing, and it blocks some of it, but that steam gets on him, and he cries a little bit. I mean, it burns, but you didn't hit him like full on, but they after you do that, they both kind of take a step back, and they're just like, not cool, bro, not cool. So they both kind of stop, and they do these little hand symbols, and you can kind of see this dark magic swirling. And you notice the last little glimmer of daylight as it's going down behind them, and it's casting their shadows out in front of them. You see their shadow kind of comes together, and it kind of gets really weird, and the shadow actually lifts up off the ground, and it has these tattered wings, these weird horns that come back. They've summoned a shadow demon to
good job.
Kind of deal with you guys while they get.
Way to go, Finest, you piece of shit.
We could have heard a song. Now we're fighting a shadow demon.
I'm sorry, guys.
We could have drank with the Dark Masquerade, but no, Finest has to burp some fucking steam in their face, and this is what happens. Jesus.
This battle better take less than 20 minutes, because that's how much battery this guy has on his laptop.
This is almost done, because like I said, this is a short one tonight, because I just want to get you guys into it. All right, so as they summon that demon, they're headed off. The boat is sailing down the river, and you guys are going to have to contend with this little hell spawn here.
God damn it.
Good job, Finest. Now they got away.
Trumbo, you can fly.
I'm in a tunnel.
Yeah, but so can the shadow demon.
Oh, well, good point.
It's a shadow.
Touché. All right. So first up, let's see. And normally in a fight we do initiative rolls. I'm just going off your guys' dexterity. So I know that probably meant 0 to you, but
is your wife dying?
Maybe. Oh, she's playing a game.
Death game.
Well, what's bad is like it's. I would say it's a game of life or death or something like that, but no, it's Ticket to Ride. So, okay, so Krispy Kreme, you're up first.
All right, I'm gonna nod to Finest and say that was a good attack, but hold my beer real quick. And I'm gonna do a running jump kick into this thing.
Okay. Okay, so you run up. You run and you're just kind of like double barrel drop kick, just like, fuck you, Shadow Demon. You do that and it hits him, but you can tell from the way it felt when you had connected that it's like it didn't do as much as it should have. Like it hits and then there's a little bit of give to his body. So you hit him, but not for as much as you probably could have. So, Final Angelo.
Do I only get one action? Can I like chug this beer and then attack?
You could do that as a bonus action, but if you do that, then you only get one attack instead of 2 attacks.
I'm gonna chug this beer, throw the mug down, and then attack with my sword.
That's a lot of beer.
Yeah, I was going to say, this tankard's pretty big. For you to just chug that like that, that's pretty good.
You're gonna be drunk fighting, bro.
I'm a fucking giant turtle. Dragon.
If it wasn't for that fact, I probably would give you a negative on your attack to make it a little harder because you're seeing double or some shit. As it is, you just barely hit him.
This is not going
So
well.
you run forward, chug that beer, throw it down, stumble forward a little bit, and kind of pierce the shadow, and you can kind of see just like a little bit of light that comes through him from behind, but it quickly closes back up. You hit him for a whopping 9 damage.
Fuck.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Trumbo?
All right, boys. I guess it's time for the real men to step up now. What do I got to do for this green flame blade? Does that come off of my nunchucks?
Yeah, it's basically if you connect with with an attack with your weapon, then it does more stuff. Like it'll do it does extra damage if it connects.
Okay, well I'm gonna do a nunchuck attack and try to add some green flame on there.
With that, okay. Nailed him. So you're going to hit for... You're all getting right about 10. It's not bad, though. So you summon those awesome silver nunchucks with the black runes etched into them. Come forward, swing them, and right as soon as you connect across his mouth, this spout of green flame just pops off and just kind of envelops the side of his face.
Fuck yeah.
So, and he howls out. He was not a fan of that.
Shadow bitch.
So he
did not like that one.
He is actually going to try and attack you now.
Oh, well, pissed him off.
Ooh, that one hit. And he hits you.
And you're dead now.
Ugh. He hit you pretty good. Hit you for
Fuck.
10.
Damn.
So as soon as you hit that and some fire kind of spreads across, he kind of turns his head and looks at you, and you just see like those hollow eyes kind of just stare into your soul, and he just comes forward and just brings down both claws just right across your face. Thankfully, your beak took most of it, so I mean you're still okay. You didn't get like any permanent damage, but yeah, he hit pretty good.
Krispy Kreme, bro. Help me out, man.
All right,
Wait, he's gonna attack, or was that his attack?
Yeah, he attacked you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the Shadow Demon hitting you.
He's seen the weakest one attacked.
Yeah, well, I mean, I heard him the worst, so I guess it is what it is.
The Warlock ran up within punching distance, and he was like, fuck yeah, I'm jumping on that one.
Yeah.
All right, I want to use my special Kai again.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to do an attack like Ryu, the Hurricane Kick, where I'm just going in circles, kicking.
Oh, I'm liking that.
That's a hell of a panda. I gotta give it up to you, man.
For getting his fat ass up there like that. Okay. So there's that.
Are you lucky drawn again?
Finally, finally back in the fight.
I had to go get my charge cord.
Shit.
He had diarrhea.
No, charge cord.
So, wait, no.
I didn't change my underwear. Why would you even bring that up?
All right, so you're just in time to hear Krispy Kreme's attack. So Krispy Kreme steps forward, just kind of focuses his chi for just a minute, and then just hops up and back spin kicks. And everybody's seen a back spin kick, but everybody realizes that this back spin kick is like not stopping. It's just
Oh shit! It's like a tornado
going, and he just like wham, 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 misses with the last one, but the first 3 connect pretty good. End up taking 11 damage off this guy, just smacking him right across the face. Final Angelo.
I know I don't think that you're able to help us, but like, as amateurs here, is there a better way to fight a demon, shadow demon, than with physical attacks?
Normally, you're right. I would not help you. Like, you would have to do some sort of check or something based on like your arcana or nature. Well, nature wouldn't work against this. He's not exactly natural. But yeah, being a demon, he does have a number of resistances or immunities, stuff like that. You're actually doing okay because your long swords are +1, so they're actually considered magical, so they kind of overcome that.
Okay.
Trumbo's nunchucks being a packed weapon with the type of warlock he is, and he summons them, it's magical, so it kind of counteracts that. The only one at a disadvantage at the moment really is Krispy Kreme, and that changes when you level up. Like, you're actually there at one point as a monk, your unarmed attacks become magical in nature to overcome resistances, which is pretty awesome. You're just not high enough yet.
Okay.
But everybody else is pretty much, I mean, there's some things that even if you tried like well, I'm not going to tell you, but there's some things you could do that wouldn't do anything whatsoever no matter what. But
Are we all doing okay on our health?
Krispy Kreme is down to 26 hit points, Trumbo is down to 20 hit points, and you're only down to 43.
Oh goddamn, son.
That's
When
part
you
of the
tough
thing.
guy.
When do you
That's
start
part
going?
of being a fighter is he's basically your tank.
I'm gonna go in full bore then and just slice and dice this bitch.
Slice and dice. Let me see if there's something.
Like
Fine.
a Ginsu blade.
Have you used any of your special stuff yet, Finest?
I used that breath thing earlier.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I have any other
You
special things.
also,
The one that got us in this mess.
you also have a. I like how you threw that out there. Oh yeah, that's right. He's the one that fucked us over. You also, as a fighter, you have a thing called an action surge that you can use once per long rest, and it lets you take an action on top of your normal actions. So if you want to use that, you can actually hit him 3 times.
Oh shit! I can use that one time. Yeah, I'll use that. And what? So those are the things that you get back when you rest.
Yeah, like a short rest is any time like you make camp and you rest for at least 30 minutes. There's some things like the monk's key points, they come back even after a short rest. You don't have to do a long rest. The warlock, what's kind of cool, like Trumbo there, he's the only magic user that gets his spell slots back after a short rest. Not just everybody else has to have a long rest, like wizards and sorcerers and stuff.
Nice.
And then like your action surge has to be a long rest. Then that has to be, instead of 30 minutes of like in-game downtime, it has to be a minimum of like I think it's 6 or 8 hours.
So I noticed that I also have this second wind. Can I combine those for a total of 4?
No,
actions?
your second wind is actually a healing thing.
Okay.
Like you're able to use that to kind of heal yourself up a little bit, to kind of patch yourself up in the middle of battle and keep on fighting.
Okay. Well, I just want to use the surge then. So that'll give me 3 attacks, right?
Yep. All right. That was pretty impressive.
Nice.
So you kind of you step forward with both those swords drawn and just really feeling it, like your bloodlust is up. Your blood is up, if you know what I'm saying. And
No, I know.
you step forward and just kind of Ginsu metal tornado this guy, and just 3 slashes back to back to back. All 3 of them nail him. he is he's a shadow demon, and he is not feeling well right now. Let's just say that you nailed him pretty damn good on that one. Hit him for, if you'd like to know, you hit him for 24.
You goddamn right, I want to know.
All right, Trumbo.
Can I do Agonizing Blast again yet?
Oh yeah. Your Agonizing Blast. What's kind of cool is, as a magic user, you have spell slots. A warlock has fewer spell slots than any other magic user, but that's the whole thing. You gain them back even after short rests, which no other magic user can do. Any of your attacks that are on that first page, like underneath your talons and underneath your Cursebringer, Agonizing Blast, Green Flame Blade, and Sword Burst, those are what's called cantrips. Don't take any spell slots. You can just cast them as much as you want to.
Oh hell yeah! Well, let's Agonizing Blast that son of a bitch.
Man, Eric
if you want to use, if you want to use something that does take a spell slot, like you have this Ray of Enfeeblement, stuff like that, that actually takes a slot. But okay, you're gonna.
Where's that? Way at the bottom?
That'll be underneath your spells. There's a page that says Warlock spells, and you've got let's see, Healing Elixir, Protection from Evil and Good, Hold Person, Misty Step, and Ray of Enfeeblement.
Yeah, let's just do Agonizing Blast.
Okay.
Agonizing son of a bitch.
Yeah, let's just do that one.
Let's fuck him up.
You're saying a lot of words right now, and
your words is just rattling around in my head. Come on, Dumbo.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you, turtle bitch.
You know that's what my dad used to call me.
So you step forward, and your talons are crackling with that awesome green energy that's about to come out. And right as you're about to let loose with it, you just kind of sneeze, and it just kind of blasts off to the side.
Oh, so my allergies have fucked up my attack.
I told you to take some Claritin.
They didn't have it in this town.
Unfortunately, you're allergic to birds.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Well, okay. My next action is suicide.
Critical hit. All right, it is the Shadow Demon's turn, and he is.
I didn't hit him at all.
No, it totally missed.
Suicide.
Suicide. He did not like the metal hurdy tornado coming at him. Oh damn!
No, don't you oh damn!
Okay. All right.
Look what you did, Eric.
This is on my.
So the metal tornado came through, cut him up really good. He's not necessarily winded because, I mean, he's a shadow demon, so that doesn't really work that way. But, I mean, he's kind of down, and he just kind of brings both claws and just brings them forward and just stabs Final Angelo, like kind of in those soft spots on the side, like in between the shell, pretty much.
No,
just in both ribs, just kind of digs in really good, and he hits you for 13.
I have very sensitive ribs.
Very sensitive. But oddly enough, you laugh a little bit because, like, at first, super ticklish, but then they, like, penetrate, and so not so good.
Sounds like my first time.
We're back to Krispy Kreme.
I think I'm just gonna let's just attack normal, nothing fancy this time. Just as many attacks as I can
run up. Yeah, you got one key point left, so you can go for broke one last time here.
All right, let's go for that. Let's do that.
Oh no, I'm making it now.
All right, so Krispy Kreme just kind of getting tired. He's been hit a few times now. He's feeling a little exhausted, and he's just fuck it, and just runs up and just starts punching away. He misses with the first one. He misses with the second one. The third one connects, but it's kind of a glancing blow. But what it does is it opens him up just enough for that last hit. You do this like charged up, like you're using your key at this point, and you just like nail him right in the chest, kind of open palm even. You're not even punching him. And when you do, it just disperses all of that shadow energy. He just shrieks, and there's this black fire that kind of spews out a little bit as he just dissipates.
You killed him!
Hell yeah!
You killed the shadow demon!
Hey, good job, Crispy.
Thank you very much.
Hey, one thing we haven't mentioned at all this whole time is, like, are we getting experience for each of these fights?
Yeah, I'm actually going to work off of... well, real quick, went ahead. That's the end of this one. The end of this little episode that you're on. Those two made it down the river. They're out of sight. You're going to have to try and track them down. The Shadow Demon's vanquished. You're here in town. You can go back and check that out at some point. The thing I'm going to do is you get experience whenever you kill stuff, but I'm actually going to work more off of the reward system, where it kind of helps. Instead of having to keep track of experience for everybody, it'll be like every time you guys do certain things, you'll just gain a level. So, for killing this first boss, might bring y'all up to level 5. Because give you
nice.
A new ability. Yeah, I started you off above. The reason I started you off above level 1, normally you probably shouldn't do that, but if starting off at level 1, while it is a little easier technically, it sucks. Like, your hit points are so crazy low, and you really don't have a whole lot of abilities or anything you can do. So I thought it'd be better to start a little bit ahead of the game there.
Hell yeah.
Well,
this is actually a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. What do you guys think?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people say. They whenever they haven't tried it, it's one of the things that's kind of intimidating about the game is, honestly, like with most fandoms, it's the people that play it. Like, you've got some people that take it so seriously and just like, I just think you're supposed to have fun. So
yeah, it would definitely be something easy to suck the fun out of if you were just like, no, man, this monster's like this, and you you can't joke. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and you can't joke around. Like, what the fuck is the point of playing it?
As fun as this was,
that's what's great.
I was gonna say, as fun as this was, it makes me think that we should try out that gay thing that Chad's always trying to shove down our throats. And he's like, "Hey, try this with me, guys. Try this with me," and we're always like pushing back on it. Maybe it's not as bad as we think it is.
I think if you give it a shot, I think you'll like it.
That's why I'm feeling pretty open right now.
All right, let's do it. Fuck it.
Let's be gay.
Dungeons and Dragons has opened my eyes to that anything could be fun. So
I'm non-binary now.
That's one more thing to blame on Dungeons and Dragons. Rampant homosexuality.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. I'm a gay now.
Blame Dungeons and Dragons.
And that's one of the things. And this game has so many in-depth rules, but like pretty much the chief rule is it's all house rules. Like you read it, you go through it. As a DM, you have to read like a shit ton of material. But like you go through, you read that, and at the end of the day, though, you kind of pick and choose what you're going to go for. Like I said, with the like doing a reward system as opposed to straight experience. That's how we do our other campaign as well. And then doing like the weights and stuff. Okay, like I don't sit there and calculate, because I mean there's calculations for like how much even potions weigh. So like fractions of a pound. I mean literally like a potion's like 0.1 or 0.2 pounds or something. So, I'm not doing that shit.
So is this a story that you've done before, or did you just come up with this, or what?
No, I just came up with it, and it was one of those that, and especially like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like I did anything particularly impressive on this one, but where being a DM is really hard is those out of battle natural 20s, like I was talking about, because that shit happens, and you can be an asshole DM and just be one of those guys that's like, no, that doesn't happen, or like, hey, this happens now. to me, it's more fun if you guys come up with something and then I roll to see if it works. I mean,
Yeah.
So,
You mean the 20s like I like to roll?
yeah. My wife is notorious for fucking up my stories actually because of natural 20s.
So did we fuck up your
That
story
happens.
by how we played?
No, probably not. Find us because we probably were about to fuck it up, and then you blew steam at the asshole, and then we got the shadow demon, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I was like the offering a drink and everything like that. None of it was supposed to be just cut and dry. They get down the river, the shadow demon comes up. You guys have to do a fight, but he offered the drink, and it was like, well, let's see if that works. Natural 20. Shit, that worked. Okay.
Then what Find us has to steam breath them and whatever.
How about
One of
fire
our
breath?
first.
Level
Can I
up.
get fire breath? How's that
Level
happen?
up. Level up.
Well, maybe maybe we can work something out with that. I don't know.
Steam breath sounds
We,
pretty pussy if I have to be honest with myself.
Well, we're talking about steam that, like, at higher levels, this is steam that, like, sloughs flesh from bone.
Like hot water burn baby. Hot water burn baby.
Hot water burn,
Oh,
baby.
water burn, baby. Can that be what you scream when you do the steam breath?
You're goddamn right.
You're the DM. You make him say it.
One of the first time sessions we played with our other group that we're doing, there was actually a dragon that showed up pretty early on, and it was just supposed to illustrate. It was supposed to be a moment to show these characters that, like, hey, if you fuck around, like, you will die in this game. Do not fight this dragon. You're nowhere near high enough. Instead of running or anything else, my wife plays a bard, and she decided that she was going to try to serenade him with her violin. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, let's give it a shot. And natural 20. So I basically made that dragon just, like, stop and realize that this was the most beautiful music he'd ever heard in his life. And just a single dragon tear fell down his cheek, and he didn't want to fight
That's
anymore.
beautiful.
He laid down his arms. So, and that's one of the lesser, like, shit, I have to accommodate sort of things. So, that's the main. As a DM, it takes a lot to keep everything going sometimes, and try to be fun, and not be a weird asshole about it.
Yeah.
Find it doesn't know how to not do it.
All right,
All right, then, dudes.
I guess that's it.
Sign us off, Eric.
You survived episode 1 of the Dark Masquerade,
Oh, this will be
which
like
in
5
no
episodes.
way resembles anything to do with any sort of insanity or posses of clowns or anything. Totally different.
Yeah, this will be split up into at least 4 to 5 episodes for how long it was. But anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for watching. For Chad Crispy, Finest Final Angelo, me, Trumbo, and the Dungeon Master himself, Chris
God.
Burgess. Yeah, also known as God. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, cool. Well, Chad immediately left. He gave 0 bucks.
Chad
So, like-
took that to heart. He was the dog.